Hey guys, Mike here, Mike's DVDs. But I wanted to talk about one movie in particular. I watched it last night, and I've had this thing for a while, and I haven't been able to watch it. But last night I put it in, and man, oh man, I really like this a lot. You know how I like westerns. I love westerns. And this is a western from 2002, 2006, I think 2006. Directed by Walter Hill. I didn't realize it was directed by Walter Hill. This is one of those good westerns that he's made over time. We forget a couple of them he's done. And he's really good in the western genre. I mean, he really is. I mean, basically, like Last Man Standing, which was a 1930s gangster movie set in the 1930s starring Bruce Willis, is basically, well, I mean, it is a version of the Seven Samurai, also a version of A Fistful of Dollars, which is the same, Fistful of Dollars borrowed from that. So it's kind of based on the same thing, basically. Stranger comes to town, he's dealing with two parties, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, he's really good in the western genre. I mean, even though that's not a western, it's still got that western feel to it and everything. But this is a movie that I've had for, God, at least probably 2 years now. And it's just been in one of my boxes of movies that I've picked up and haven't been able to watch or make a video about it yet. So I put it in last night, and it stars the great Robert Duvall. I mean, let me just talk about Robert Duvall for a minute. Robert Duvall is one of the best Western actors of all time. I mean, he's been in everything from The Godfather to playing a country music singer in Tender Mercies, which is a movie I need to pick up. But man, he's been in all kinds of movies. I mean, he was a huge actor. I mean, even in the 90s, he did a bunch of movies, just the Apostle, which I think he won an Oscar for or something. But he's just been in so many movies. Robert Duvall. I mean, and famously, like in 1990 or 89 or whenever that was, he did the Lonesome Dove miniseries, which was a grand western. It was a western miniseries. It was wildly popular and everything. And I think I watched like the first part of that, and I need to just put it back in and watch it again. Lonesome Dove, because it's. I don't think you can be a western fan and not say that you've seen it and like it. You know what I mean? It's just a great classic. But he's in that, and he's just great. He's just a great western actor, period. He's a great actor, but he's just one of those ones that he fits so comfortably in the cowboy hat and on the horse and in the western garb and everything. And I've talked about this over the years in western videos. It's like, can the actor wear the hat? Not every actor can wear the cowboy hat and be legitimate and believable and everything. But man, I believe Robert Duvall pulls it off. I think, watching him, you think, well, when he's not making movies, he's really out with his horses on a ranch somewhere, and he's out having a little campfire going on and stuff. I mean, I just love Robert Duvall. I mean, he is just such a realistic, actor. It's like, he is, you get what you get from him. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a bullshitting actor. It seems like he doesn't have to try too hard to be who he is in westerns and stuff. That makes sense. But anyways, the movie I'm trying to talk about is called Broken Trail. And apparently it's a 2-part movie. It was like a series. It's done in 2 parts. And I think it came on AMC, the AMC channel, I think. I didn't realize it until it was like the part 1 ended. So it's about 3 hours long. But it's good. It is really good. It's also got Thomas Hayden Church in it, and he's really good. He's his nephew in this movie, and Robert Duvall's the uncle, and he finds Thomas Hayden Church working on like working on a ranch, and he's his long lost uncle. It's his mom's brother, and he finds him and tells him that his mom died, and basically he tells him that hey, your mom left me everything to me, but I want to do right by you by including you in this, including in the farm or the ranch, and my shoulder's hurting a little bit, property and everything. It wasn't a lot, but he's got an ideal for his nephew. He's like, let's borrow against the money of the ranch, the house, the property. Let's buy about 3 to 500. It's like 2 to 300 horses, something like that. Let's get those horses. Let's cattle drive them, horse drive them, all the way up to Wyoming, to where this English guy will buy them and basically give the British Army these horses, because the British Army was getting ready to enter into the Boer War, which right off the top, I can't summarize what the Boer War was. I know what it was, but anyways, these horses are going to go to those English troops, and this is taking place in I believe the late 1800s or so, somewhere in there. But anyways, so he's like, okay, it's like, what do you got better to do? Do you want to work on this ranch, somebody else's ranch with somebody else's horses and somebody else's cattle, and be a single guy your whole life? And so basically he agrees, and they go do this, and I like how Walter Hill did this, how he didn't have to show all that. The next scene you see, they've got their horses, they're driving them already, they're already driving them, they're already doing this, it's working. But they eventually come across this guy, real seedy guy, just a low down piece of shit, basically. It's set in 1898, and I'm trying to think who the guy was that played. I can't think of who it was that played the guy, but anyways, he was a real low life, and he basically bought these. The Chinese would a lot of times they would be poor in China and sell their daughters in America, sell them to someone like slaves, basically. And most times these Chinese women would be bought and used as prostitutes, and stuff like that, and it goes into that story, which is absolutely true, and it happens, and it's sad, but I think they explore that really good, because I think a lot of people probably don't know that, So this guy rustles up, buys 5 Chinese women, young girl, actually. I think they're as young as a teenager all the way up to say a 20-year-old or something like that, somewhere in there, and he buys these, and he's got them in this wagon. He's going to drop them off at this mining town, so the miners can have their way with them, because there's this woman who works she's basically the madam of this mining town. I think her name is Big Kate, Big Butt Kate, or something like that. And she bought him, basically, and this lowlife guy is supposed to basically deliver him to him. But what he does is he runs across Robert Duvall, who plays an actor named Print Ritter, and his estranged nephew is Tom Hart. So he runs across Print and Tom, and actually they pick up this guy in a bar. He's a violinist. I can't think of. I'm trying to think of his name. If that's Scott Cooper, or no, Scott Cooper is somebody else. But anyways, I can't think of his name. But he's a really good actor. He's a good character in it. He can play the violin, the fiddle, and he ends up helping him drive the horses and stuff. And he works out real well, and he's cool. There's no, like he's gonna do bad by him or anything. He becomes part of the little group. There's a group of 3, and So anyways, they run across this guy. The low-life guy basically got him drunk, put something in their whiskey. They were all kind of around a campfire, and they get knocked out. He steals the horses, runs off with one of the Chinese girls, basically leaves 4 other ones back at the camp, takes their money, their horses, and takes off. But anyways, Tom catches up with them and everything. They gets the girl back and everything. But I don't want to tell you everything about it. But anyways, so now they're saddled with these Chinese girls, and they don't know what to do with them. And it's really cool. Robert Duvall's performance just really comes out as he really becomes a surrogate father to these girls and stuff. And he's teaching them stuff. And there's a complete language barrier. They cannot understand each other. Really good as far as westerns go. And you really get invested in these actors and actresses. You really do. The characters are that good that you really get invested in them, and you really care about them. You're watching this and you're really caring about them, and throughout the movie, and they're just very well acted all around. I don't think there's a bad actor in the group. It's well directed, well photographed. It is 3 hours. It's in 2 parts on 1 disc. So, first part ends, the second part begins. Good movie. I'm not going to tell you anymore. So basically, what they're doing, they're trying to drive these horses to Wyoming, but they got these Chinese girls with them. They don't know what to do with them. They're basically going to go find a town, talk to the sheriff, the mayor, somebody in charge, and say, look, this is what happened. This is who these girls are. They need a safe place to live, because we don't know what to do with them, But, of course, there's bonds formed and everything, and it's just great. It's a good movie. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of slightly perturbed that it took me so long to watch this one, because it's a good one. And Robert Duvall is so good in this. Hayden or Thomas Hayden Church is really good in this too. Put over there. But yeah, this is the Sony Blu-ray. It looks really good. It's well photographed and everything. I'm not sure if it's on 4K or anything yet, but it is one of Walter Hill's movies that may have slipped through the cracks if you're a budding Walter Hill fan, but I say it's one of his best movies. I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's an audience pleaser. It's well acted. It's well written, and it's worth your time. It really is. It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. But yeah, Broken Trail. I got my copy, I think, on eBay a long time ago. I think when I was doing a Walter Hill video or something, I picked up some Walter Hill movies I had never seen before and got it, and it actually fell through the cracks of my own collection, and finally just watched it. But yeah, it's a great movie. It's well worth your time, and it's really good. And you might see some better reviews out there. I know Man vs. Film does a better review than me of it. Check out his video and stuff. But yeah, he liked it a lot too. So anyways, guys, there you go. Let me know in the comments if you have seen it and what you think about it and stuff. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. It helps with the algorithm and gets my video out there so more people can watch it, supposedly, and all that good stuff. So if you like westerns and you like the way I try to summarize and try to explain and recommend westerns, then subscribe to my channel, because there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that on my channel. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.